1 minus 3 by 4 power n is greater than 2 by 3. Now 1 minus 2 by 3 is greater than 3 by 4 power n. 3 minus 2, 1 by 3 is greater than 3 by 4 power n. Or we can write it as 3 by 4 power n is less than 1 by 3. Now clearly 3 by 4 is greater than 1 by 3. So 3 by 4 square is also greater than 1 by 3. 3 by 4 cube and so on. All the terms when we put n1, 2, 3 and so on, all these terms are greater than 1 by 3. But when we put n as 4, 3 by 4 power 4, 81 upon 256, that is less than 1 by 3. Now we have the value, this value is less than 1 by 3, so n will take values 4, 5, 6 and so on. 4, 5, 6, hence man must fire at least 4 times. तो कम से कम उसको 4 times fire करना पड़ेगा to get the probability greater than 2 by 3. Note it down. Now the next question. Question number 3. How many dice must be thrown? How many dice must be thrown so that there is a better than even, there is better than even chance of obtaining a 6, even chance of obtaining a 6. एक डाइस को कितनी बार थ्रो करें कि हमारा जो चांस है ऑफ ऑब्टेनिंग 6 बेटर हो. So probability of getting a 6 in a single dice is 1 by 6. Q is 1 minus 1 by 6, that is 5 by 6. Let n dice be thrown. So NCR, PR, Q n minus R. R takes value 0 to n. We have to find the smallest value of n for which probability of x is 0 is less than 1 by 2. Probability at x 0, n c 0, p 0, q n. n c 0 has value 1, q is 5 by 6 power n is less than 1 by 2. Now 5 by 6 is approximately 0.6 is not less than 1 by 2. 5 by 6 square is not less than 1 by 2. 5 by 6 cube is also not less than 1 by 2. When we put the value of 5 as 4, 625 is 1 by 2, how many times must he fire so that probability of hitting the target at least once is more than 90%. Is more than 90%. Probability of hitting the target is 1 by 2. So Q is 1 minus 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2. Probability at x is equals to R. NCR, P, R, Q, N minus R. R takes value 0, 1, 2, so on up to N. Now probability at least once. So x is greater than equals to 1 is greater than 90%, so 9 by 10. Probability at least once mean 1 से ज़्यादा भी हो सकता है. So 1 minus probability x0 is greater than 9 by 10. NC0, P0, Qn 9 by 10. NC0 has value 1, Q has value 1 by 2, power n. So 1 minus 9 by 10, 10 minus 9, 1 by 10 is greater than 1 by 2, power n. So 1 by 2 power n is less than 1 by 10. 1 by 2, when we put the value of n1 is not less than 1 by 10, this is 0.5 and this is 0.1. 1 by 2 square, 1 by 4, again not less than 1 by 10. 1 by 8, when n is 4, that is 1 by 16. 1 by 16 is value less than 1 by 10. So n can take values 4, 5, 6 and so on. Next is to find frequency of number of success. Write down the next question. Assuming that half the population are consumers of chocolate. Half the populations are consumer of chocolate, so that chance of an individual being a consumer, chance of individual being a consumer is 1 by 2, and assuming that 100 investigators 3 people or less were consumers. Assuming that half the population is consumers, so P is 1 by 2, Q is 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Assuming that 100 investigators each take 10, so N is 10, that 3 people or less were consumers. 3 people or less, so probability X less than or equals to 3 is equals to probability at x0, at x1, x2 and x3. 3 or less people are consumers. So P x0 10 C0, P is 1 by 2 0, Q power 10, 10 C1 P into Q power 9, 10 C2 P square Q power 8, 10 C3 P cube Q power 7. 1 by 2 power 10 is common in all. One by 2 power 10, 10 C0 has value 1, 10 C1, 10 C2, 10 factorial upon 2, 10 minus 2, 8 factorial. So 9 into 5 is 45, 10 C3, 9, 8, 7, 3 factorial, 3 into 2, 5 into 3, 15, 15 into 8, 120, 120 plus 10 plus 46, 176 upon 2 power 10. Number of investigators reporting that there are 3 persons or less are consumer. So number of investigators, reporting that 3 persons or less are consumer, 100 into probability X is less than equals to 3. So 100 into 176 upon 2 power 10. Now the next one, question number 2. Six dice are thrown. 6 dice are thrown 729 times. How many times? How many times do you expect at least 3 dice to show 5 or 6? To show 5 or 6. And is 6. P is probability of getting 5 or 6. Probability of getting 5, 1 by 6. Probability of getting 6 is 1 by 6. So 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6, that is 2 by 6. Q is 1 minus 1 by 3, that is 2 by 3. Now, how many times do you expect at least 3? At least 3 means 3 से ज़्यादा भी हो सकती हैं. 3 और 3 से ज़्यादा. So 1 minus probability x less than 3. So 1 minus probability at x0 by 4. So we get 1 minus 2 by 3 is 6. 16 plus 15 by 4